Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Super Bowl 101 post-game show. Well, it's breaking news, but we all are happy because after being tied at 10 at halftime and then being trailing 20 to 10 at the end of the third quarter, the Chiefs came back and scored 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter and kept the 49ers in the pocket and kept them out of the end zone. And the Chiefs beat the 49ers 31-20, and the Chiefs are now the 2019 Super Bowl champions. And Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is the Super Bowl 54 MVP. All right, this was clearly a fun game to watch tonight, and neither team scored in their first drive, but San Francisco jumped out to the early 3-0 lead, and then KC came back and they scored their first touchdown of the game, and that was thanks to Tyreek Hill, I believe. Check me if I'm wrong. And it was 7-3 KC, and then 49ers scored one in the first, and it was 10-3 at the end of the first quarter. And then in the second, the Chiefs came back and tied it up, and it was 10-10. The 49ers tried to score before halftime but couldn't do it, and so it was tied at 10 at the half. Now, the Chiefs were going 3-0 and at the punt. Actually, no, they intercepted the ball, and the 49ers got it back, but then they scored another touchdown, and then they scored another touchdown, and it was George Kittle that scored it, and it was 17-10. And then they intercepted the ball again. Actually, they went 3-0 and had to punt. And then the 49ers tried to score a touchdown but couldn't do it. Then they kicked the field goal and it was good. And it was 20-17. It was 20-10. 49ers at the end of the third quarter. And in the fourth, the Chiefs came back and Travis Kelce scored the first touchdown of 3 touchdowns. And it was 20-17. 49ers, and then Damian Williams scored the other touchdown that the Chiefs got. It was 24-20 because San Francisco had fumbled the ball and the Chiefs got the ball back. And then the 49ers tried to score again, and then they went 3-0. And the Chiefs got the ball. Actually, it was intercepted by the Chiefs, and the 49ers fumbled it again, and then the Chiefs got the ball back again, and then Tyreek Hill scored the Chiefs' third touchdown, and it was 31-20, which all extra points were good, and the 49ers, it was down to the final 2 minutes, and the 49ers tried, and they they stopped the clock with 1:56, and it was a first down, and then they stopped it again, and they had the rolling out first down. It was it was a 3rd and 10, and then it was under a minute to play, and the Chiefs, it was deflected by the Chiefs, and they got the ball back, and that was all they needed. The Chiefs did it, and the Chiefs are the 2019 Super Bowl champions, and I predicted 34-31, but I was close, though, but it was 31-20. I mean, my score prediction was wrong, but I predicted the Kansas City Chiefs were going to win, and they did just that, and they deserve it. And I want to congratulate the Kansas City Chiefs. Their first Super Bowl win in 50 years. And for the fans of Cleveland, I hope you guys watch this game because we fans are wanting a Super Bowl here. I'll say this, Cleveland, it can happen, and it will. Trust me, it will. One of these years, it's going to happen. We will win a Super Bowl. And by getting back, I want to congratulate the Chiefs. They deserve that Lombardi trophy. And they are going to be celebrating for days to come. And I know Patrick Mahomes, he was waiting to say this all his life, but he's taking his family, he's going to Disney World. And he'll be running in the parade in Disney World to celebrate their Super Bowl victory on Monday, and that is tomorrow. And for the 49ers, Kyle Shanahan was a tough loss for them, but their team is coming back. They're going to be right back in it, I think. and they will win another Super Bowl. But I think they're going to be back in it next year, but we'll see. Maybe they'll be back in it, maybe they won't, but we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. But a lot of media saying that the 49ers are going to be right back in the Super Bowl next year. So, boy, what a night, and the Super Bowl halftime show was great. It was amazing, and but this was just a fun, exciting game to watch, and everybody's happy that the Kansas City Chiefs won. They deserve it, and the NFL season is in the books. Super Bowl 54 is in the books. It's a wrap, and so you'll still get NFL football news from me on my regular podcast, but that's going to end the Scott Sports 101 Football NFL podcasting season for football games and the NFL regular season and postseason. But I'll be back next year when it rolls around again, the weekend after Labor Day. That will be the season premiere of Scott Sports 101, which will be the season premiere of Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday 2020 NFL season. And once again, you know I'll be at my friend Matt Murphy's house for the opening day game, and he'll join me as well for the NFL Draft on April 23rd, and I'm looking forward to that. But this was the Chiefs' night, and they managed to come back from being down 10 points at the end of the third quarter and become the 2019-2020 Super Bowl champions. So to the Kansas City Chiefs, I tip my hat. Congratulations. You deserve it. It's your night. Celebrate. Have a party. But this was indeed the Kansas City Chiefs' night. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. So that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101, Super Bowl 101, the very special edition of Scott Sports 101, the post-game show. Thanks for joining me for all 5 of my Super Bowl 101 segment podcasts, and also my Super Bowl 101 post-game show. So thanks for that. Hopefully you view all of them, and I'll be back with one of my regular podcasts tomorrow. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. The Kansas City Chiefs, the 2019-2020 Super Bowl champions. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.